Hello, Dan, and thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you're having a good day. It's 10 a.m. in the UK.
Yes, it is.
Is it a traditionally cloudy and rainy day, or is it a good sunny day?
It's actually quite a bright day today, which makes a change because we've had a poor summer so far. But yeah, we'll make the most of it while we can.
Nice. Isn't every summer in the UK poor summer?
Yes. Very true.
Nice. So I am the Senior Director of Content and Creative here. We do a lot of videos and interviews, right? And so we're just talking to customers about how they're using Omnisend. And today we're talking about how you're using Omnisend's email and SMS at Vape Superstore.
Yes.
So I will ask you now to give a little background about yourself and your store, what you're doing there, and why you think your store is going to be really special for your customers.
Yeah, no worries. So hi, I'm Dan. Head of digital for Vape Superstore, in charge of obviously management of the website itself and the marketing, so email, SMS, and other forms of marketing that we're able to do. The company as a whole, we're a UK retailer of vaping supplies, so from vape kits, e-liquids and accessories, stock over about 150 brands, UK and overseas brands. Company was founded in 2015 with all the founders being ex-smokers that used vaping as a method to quit smoking. They all had a background in SEO, e-commerce, so decided to use their sort of skill set alongside their personal experience to impact a growing market. With the aim wasn't just to be just any other vape shop. We know that every customer that shops with us is at a different stage of their journey. Whether someone's just quitting smoking or has been vaping for years, we're here to guide and support them through that journey. So our approach has been to understand their individuals' current habits and tailor the recommendations accordingly. So not necessarily about selling the most expensive products, but selling them the products that are right for them in that time. So that commitment extends both online and in our physical stores, as we have a store in London as well, a bricks and mortar store. So, yeah.
Nice, perfect. All right, so now talking about Omnisend, why did you decide to use it, or what do you think separated us from whatever other email marketing program you may have used in the past?
Yeah, sure. So we decided to switch over to Omnisend middle of June this year. So relatively new still. It's just over nearly 2 months that we originally decided to make the switch, and previously we were using Klaviyo. So after sort of the 2-week warm-up period, we officially switched over from Klaviyo on the 1st of July this year. So the main reason we made the switch initially was for your SMS solution. Yeah, so the original plan was just to use the SMS solution. But once we got under the hood of Omnisend, we were like, hey, there's a lot of good features here, at least on par with Klaviyo, and if not better in some senses. On top of that, sort of the money was spot on. What we were paying just for the email solution over at Klaviyo is near enough the same as what we're paying you guys with SMS.
So what you're paying for email at Klaviyo, now you're paying... You're able to cover both email and SMS?
Yeah, it's slightly more on Omnisend with SMS, but we knew we were going to have to pay some additional for the use of SMS. So very, very good value indeed. And then once we got speaking to you guys and sort of the support we were receiving, it was far outweighed what we'd received from Klaviyo in the three years we'd been using it. So we took the plunge and haven't looked back.
Perfect. All right, so now talking about SMS. So you started using SMS now in combination with email here at Omnisend. So yeah, what led you to do this one?
Cool. Yeah, so obviously in today's digital age, everyone is glued to their mobile phones, myself included. So we saw SMS as a golden opportunity to connect directly with our consumers. The sort of demographic split for our consumers is around that age where everyone is using their SMS, more so than email. So yeah, it was a golden opportunity, really. 80% of our online visitors are on a mobile device as well. So to be able to target those with the sort of instant messaging was a great option. Combined with email, it's a powerful combination. So yeah, as I say, it was a no-brainer to use SMS, or at least try it, and it's been successful. So
Nice.
Long may it continue.
I believe it will. Yeah, so you're using Omnisend's, the multi-step forms we have now, to collect both email and SMS. So in Omnisend, was it difficult for you to set up? And how would you say that these are performing in general in number of subscribers or conversion rate or anything like that?
Yeah, no worries. So although we couldn't use Klaviyo for SMS, we were still gathering the data in Klaviyo. So the forms we already had set up, we were able to transition those over to Omnisend pretty smoothly. The setup of the forms themselves are very straightforward. It wasn't like we were starting from scratch because we had the base point from Klaviyo. It was just about sort of fine-tuning it and tweaking it here and there, here and there. Obviously, we got a lot of advice from you guys on best practices, so we implemented those. And the results have spoken for themselves, really. To give you an idea, our mobile form was hovering at about the 18% sign-up rate in Klaviyo. We're now up to about 32% in Omnisend, so that's a significant jump. It's definitely not something to be sniffed at. So, but yeah,
that's amazing.
It's very easy to set up, in my opinion. Obviously, I have used multi-step sign-up forms before, so it wasn't brand new. But even if you are, I would say it's the step-by-step instructions, the support given by Omnisend. Yeah, what are you waiting for?
Perfect. Yeah, 32% is pretty nice. All right, so another thing that we're hearing, if we're hearing about reluctance to adopt SMS, is that this number one claim that customers do not want to get SMS. It's like spam, it's annoying, all this kind of stuff. So what would you say to that? How with Vape Superstore, how are your customers responding to SMS, and how does it perform if you're using it with email?
Yeah, sure. So obviously not using SMS before, we did have a similar concern, and something that we would certainly be mindful of, because we don't want to be hitting our customers too much with emails alongside SMS. So we definitely analysed it all and sort of worked out what the best sort of mixture was. So providing we are sort of targeting those customers based on their preferences, product affinities, they've received the SMS very well. I think they appreciate the directness and the immediacy of SMS. So I would say anyone that's got concerns with SMS, at least try it out. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the results. And yeah, from our side, our customers are certainly appreciating it. So
what kind of campaigns or what kind of things are you sending with SMS?
So it has only been early days. We've got a lot of plans in the pipeline. But in the short time that we've been with Omnisend, we've sent out clearance campaigns which have seriously strong results. Obviously, with clearance, there is sort of that urgency to get the last line that's available. So SMS sort of fits perfectly with those types of campaigns. Product recommendations, so where based on our targeting, selecting specific products that are buying this range of products. If there's a new line out, we're hitting them with SMS. We also run a rewards program, so where customers shop with us, they'll earn loyalty points. We sent out an SMS to customers that weren't signed up to our members' points to get them more engaged and more aware of the brand and the USP. So all of those have worked tremendously well. As I say, we've got a lot of plans in the pipeline with Black Friday quickly coming up. Mm-hmm. In October here, there's a big stop smoking campaign. So we'll definitely be using SMS for those periods, that's for sure.
Sounds brilliant. All right, so a lot of brands also think that SMS is complicated. Some verification or building campaigns may be complicated, or some different pricing structures or anything like that. So how would you respond to those? Like, how quickly are you able to set up and send out SMS campaigns? And would you overall say it's pretty easy on Omnisend to use SMS?
Absolutely. It's just as simple as writing your own text message, I'd say, on your mobile phone. As a UK brand, we were fortunate enough that we didn't have to do the dialing, the telephone verification, like some of the US brands do. So that saved us some time for sure. But to actually set up the campaigns, as I say, it's just as easy as writing your own text message on your mobile device.
How long do you think, like in terms of minutes, do you think it would
obviously there's some planning involved, because you want to get the right message across. You want to target those customers, so that there's a chunk of time there. But to actually create the campaign itself, you could do it in five minutes or less, to be honest. Omnisend's extremely straightforward. It's already sort of populating the unsubscribe links, shortens the links for you. Very straightforward indeed.
Perfect. So, next question, very straightforward. Have you considered using SMS in your workflows, automated SMS, alone or in combination with email?
We absolutely have considered it. Unfortunately, it's not something that has been implemented yet, which is more just comes down to juggling time and resources. We're a very small team, so it's certainly on our radar and very high up our priority list, because we can see the benefits of it, particularly with your abandoned baskets, delivery messaging. It certainly will be something we'll be implementing. As I say, it just comes down to time.
Perfect.
Not that it takes a lot of time, but more.
So, please tell me, what do you plan to do for Black Friday, and what are your other plans for email and SMS in the future, over the next few months or the next few years with Omnisend?
So a vision really is all about deepening our engagement and creating some more personalised touch points for the customer. Email's always been sort of the cornerstone of our communication strategy. It's offered like the depth and platform for the more detailed content. But now we've added SMS into the mix. There's a world of potential to connect instantly with those customers and more directly. So as we were saying earlier, we'll be looking to integrate SMS into our automation flows, ensuring that the customers receive those timely updates and reminders.
Thank you so much, Dan. Love the answers you gave, and really happy that you're seeing such great success with email and SMS here at Omnisend.
Thank you, Bernard. It's been a pleasure.
Bye.
Goodbye.